Hello, hello guys. Welcome back again. Uh, Hopefully you got a lot of value from our last video, which where we discussed building these custom time functions using the DAX. Uh, we worked out how to filter charts based on selections. Right. So we'll be continuing this discussion, and we'll be adding more buttons eventually. But what I want to do is give you a business scenario of a real world business application. Let's say you show this to your stakeholders, and they say, "Great, you have one custom time period. I also want another, and that another could be, let's say, last 365 days starting from today." So how do we build it? Okay. All right. So let's head to the DAX window. We can open that here. And what I'll do is I'll click on the table view from time slices so that we can visualize how the table gets affected when we add new values to it. So the business context is so I've written one line already for you, which you can see, which is how do we get all the dates starting from today till the last 1 year. So 1 year being 365 days. So now minus 365. You might have noticed that I've changed from today to now, but that's now is a timestamp. Today is a date, so it does not really matter in that context. So feel free to play around with it. But yeah, essentially, I have created a new variable called 1 year ago. So we need to add this into our result variable. And what is the result variable? We created a table, which is this, which you can see here. And that was a result of add columns and calendar function, which gave us the dates from calendar and a new column from selection. What we want to do is we want to add some rows down here, which we'll call, let's say, last 52 weeks, starting from today and going back 1 year. There is a function called union, which I'll add here, which allows us to do this. So union, what does it do? It returns the union of tables whose columns match. So which means that it appends rows, like adds rows in the same column in the same table if the columns match. Okay, so this being one table, I'll copy it, comma, and you can already see it's prompting me to add a new table number 2. So I'll paste it. That's our table 2. For syntax, I'll close it. All right, so far so good. So after comma, I'll do a shift enter, tab, and just for cleanliness purpose. So this is our second, um, like this is what we are going to add to this same table. What we need to do is in the calendar function, we need to do what is the start date, right? So the start date is the new variable, which is 1 year ago. Select that, and you can keep today date as today's date, basically. And what do we want to call those values in the selection column? That's what we put in here. So I want to call all those values as very verbose last 52 weeks. Okay. um, and we have closed the union, and let's commit and see if this works. Okay, so you have last 52 weeks here. We can see if, yeah, so QTT is here, last 52 weeks is here as well. And what happens is you get a new button here already, which is, let's expand this, and last 52 weeks. So it's, you can see it in action, that from almost like 1st of October, it's going back, yeah, 3rd of October 2024, give and take 1 year. uh, all right, so that's very, very nice that by just with a click of button you can change your analysis. uh, this is great. Now we want to extend the analysis. We want to keep this chart as this year's analysis, and we want to convert the panel below as, let's say, last quarter, or we want to do QTD minus one, something like that. Like what happens if I want to compare last 13 weeks to the same window but in 2024. So we'll be creating some additional buttons here and finishing our analysis on this. All right, so see how you go, guys. Something to learn and understand. Thanks. See you next time.